got some really cool weather going on right now. Dude, what's up, man? How come you ain't flying anymore? All we see is this RC truck. What's all this crap, you know? What happened to drones? Changed the name. Did all kinds of different stuff, you know? You haven't had a new frame out in a while. What's going on? Well, let me play some rumor control. I've just been busy. I have a day job just like everybody else does. You know, I have a family, I have a mortgage, all kinds of stuff, just like everybody else does. And trust me, I do drones morning, day, night, even on the weekends. So, you know, no worries there. DRONZ isn't going anywhere. We changed it to DRONZ RC just because I didn't want to limit myself in the future to only FPV stuff. So, because we'll probably venture into making parts for other, you know, RC vehicles, like, you know, cars, who knows. Sky's the limit. So we're out here. It's pretty cool. Got a rainbow out. We should get some good footage. I'm gonna fly just to show everybody that, yeah, I still fly. Let me talk about these ESCs and what just happened. I think about a dozen times this quad's just fallen out of the sky for no apparent reason. It's not fail safe, it's not far enough away, my antennas are fine. It's not that. I think it's when I get to low throttle, it just blacks out. These speed controls have a automatic shut-off function, which is pretty slick. So if you crash, it just shuts them off, and you'll hear that beeping alarm like you'll see in that crash video. But I've never had a problem like that ever before. And like I've said, this isn't my first day. I've been doing this for a couple years, you know. I'm even in the drone business. But I gotta say, these Lumineer SILK ESCs they're so close. You know what I mean? I think they're the smoothest, nicest speed control I've ever run in my life. But no matter what I do, they will just randomly shut off. And I don't know if that's because the motors are maybe stopping for a second when I drop throttle quickly to do a roll or some sort of maneuver. It's just strange. It's just fail safe all the time. I've checked all the wire, I've checked everything. So what I'm going to do is when our new frames get here, of course I'll be the first one to have one. Just perks of the job. I'm going to build up one of the new arbiters, and I'm going to keep the motors I got because I like them a lot. I have some DYS Pro, what are they called? Pro SE 2205, 2550 KVs. I really like them. They're great motors. The solder tabs were pimp daddy, that's for sure. Plenty of power, you know, they don't get real hot at all. But I tell you, when I build the new frame, I'm going to use some DYS XS20s because I've just never had a problem. Never had a problem with any DYS. Even when everybody had the DYS SN20 problems, I never had any problems. I was just, if I did, it was a user error. You know, like I screwed something up. So, I even, you know, I've taken these speed controls, I've updated the firmware, I've done all that stuff thanks to Nick Willard. He hooked me up to where to go to get the right stuff to get them working right. And I mean, I gotta say, they are awesome because they're 32-bit. But my next frame, like I was saying earlier, my next frame is going to be an Arbiter, which is our new unibody frame. And personally, I'm kind of against unibody frames because, you know, for a consumer, if you buy a unibody frame and you crash real bad and it breaks and you're out a large part of money, you can't just buy a small arm part replacement and keep going, or buy replacements to stock up on in case you do break. Just like any RC thing, like car, truck, plane, anything, you get extra parts so that if you do break it, you can repair it. With a unibody, you're kind of screwed, but you have to give the people what they want. A lot of people are running unibodies, so we tried to keep it as minimal as possible with the Arbiter. It has a GoPro mount for a session, integrated right into the frame, which is pretty cool. So what do you do when your quad falls out of the sky and you're not gonna fly anymore? Well, you go get the truck, man, throw some dirt, strap a GoPro to it, see what happens.
Players, put your pinky rings up to the moon. Girls, what y'all trying to do? 24 karat magic in the air. Head to toe, so clear. Look out. Pop, pop, it's showtime. Showtime, showtime, showtime. Guess who's back again? Oh, they don't know. Downtown. Oh, they don't know. Downtown. I bet they know as soon as we walk in. Showed up. I'm wearing Cuban links. Yeah. Designer mix. Yeah. Inglewood's finest shoes. Whoop, whoop. Don't look too hard, might hurt yourself. Known to give the color red the blues. Woo, shit. I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. Keep up. So many pretty girls around me and they're waking up the rocket. Keep up. Why you mad? Fix your face. Ain't my fault they all be jacking. Keep up. Players only. Come on, put your pinky rings up to the moon. Girls, what y'all trying to do?
What do we do on our days off? We strap a GoPro to the truck, bash it up, crash it up, you know, we do that kind of thing.
Second best for the hustlers, gangsters, bad bitches and your ugly ass friends. I cannot preach, I cannot preach. I gotta show them how I pimp get it in. First, take your sip, do your dip, spend your money like money ain't shit. Ooh, ooh, we too fresh. Got to blame it on Jesus. Hashtag blessed. They ain't ready for me. I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. Keep up. So many pretty girls around me and they're waking up the rocket. Keep up. Why you mad? Fix your face. Ain't my fault they all be jocking. Keep up. Players only. Come on,